France has returned a sacred drum that was taken from Ivory Coast during colonial rule at a ceremony in Abidjan Friday, marking the first official restitution of a cultural artifact from France to the West African country. The Ivorian Minister of Culture welcomed the move, stating this signifies a bigger part of their identity. The return is a message for our young people who have decided to take ownership of their history, for the communities that are rediscovering their Gigi Ayokwe, a symbol of a social cohesion, peace and dialogue. Of their history, for the communities that are rediscovering their Gigi Ayokwe, a symbol of a social cohesion, peace and dialogue. The talking drum was used by the Ebri community to warn of danger, mobilize for war, or call villagers to ceremonies. It was seized by colonial authorities in 1916 before being shipped to France in 1929 and exhibited in Paris.
Hello, my people. Today we are looking at the reason why when those our African colonial masters return their looted, artifacts or goods they took from Africa, why we just accept those stuff without, punishing them. You know what I mean? This is stealing. They came to Africa and steal our stuff and use it for, or hold it for more than 100 years, more than a decade. And they return it when they put pressure on them, because they put this in their museums, and sometimes they get money for you to go and see it there in their museum, which means these African artifacts are being money-making scheme for them. And the thing is that, as you see in that short video, that France have returned the talking drum they looted from Ivory Coast. But the problem I have with some of our African leaders is that when they bring this stuff they stole from Africa, why don't we punish them? Imagine if it's the other way around, like you came to their place and took their stuff and you return it. Do you think they're just gonna give you paper and sign there that, okay, thank you for returning our goods, you steal from us? No, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna look at the stuff you return, and they're gonna find a way to say that it's have damage there. You have damaged this stuff you took. You have to pay for the damage, or you have to pay for repair. There must be a scheme, a way for them not just to accept this stuff to get money from you. That's what Africa should look for. You can't just be dumb and just say, oh, now thank you for returning what you stole from us, and you go scot-free. No, we don't do that. This is foolishness. We shouldn't be doing that. Anytime they return our stuff, we should find fault there. We should find a way to say, oh, this bronze stuff you took, look at the damage you have put on it. I have to pay for the damage. And this is rational. This is not something like anybody should understand this language, because if it's the other way around, they're not gonna just accept, take their stuff, and say, okay, thank you for returning it, like Africa does. We just be happy that they even return it. No, we shouldn't be happy just that they return it. We should punish them. We should find a way to get something from them, to make sure that they won't repeat this thing won't repeat again. Because if you don't punish, if you find someone a criminal or an armed robber, you just said, okay, you stole my car, okay, thank you for returning it, or I captured you with my car, and you just let this armed robber go free. No, you don't. You have to go to prison. You have to suffer for his crime. But Africa just said, okay, thank you for this our colonial masters for returning something that belonged to us. You guys did well, but we should find a way to get something from them. This something they won't allow this to slide. If it's the other way around, they will get money from us. Why should we allow them to just return this stuff and go home, not paying any price for holding this for for years, and using it as a way of entertaining their people. Why our own, we don't have anything, because even imagine those stuff that are returning, if it's in Africa, it would have generated money there. You know what I mean? Because even if you put it in a museum, people come and see it. But now, they took it and hoarded it for years, and they took it illegal. It's not like they came and buy it. And they could have bought, even if they want to buy it, they would have done it. But they feel like these people were not worthy to buy our stuff. We have guns, we can take it by force. That's what they did. They should have paid for that. But I don't know why African leaders don't even come together and punish them and get money from these people, because this stuff they did is bad. The only way to make sure that this doesn't repeat again is to punish them by giving them fine to pay. Let them pay a lot of fine or some damage to the good. Thank you for watching. Peace.